What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Any Sport. Today we're looking at some possible future boxing opponents for Logan Paul. Logan Paul strutted to the ring with a Pokemon card strung around his neck. It was Charizard, if you're curious. He left with it, well, first, his dignity, lasting the full 8 rounds with Floyd Mayweather during their exhibition fight on Sunday night, which no one technically won, by the way. There were no judges. But he left with the hundreds of thousands of dollars, maybe even millions, at least, and, like it or not, a promising future for his fighting career. Quote, "We have to see what makes the most financial sense, but it's going to be something big," Logan Paul's boxing advisor told ESPN. Quote, "Everything he does from this moment forward, he's the A-side. It's always going to be big. That's just the way it is. That's just the reality after today." Paul's boxing advisor's comments are key here. The fight agreement, Mayweather nabbed a $10 million base salary and 50% of the pay-per-view buys, and for Logan, a $250,000 base with 10% of the shares. But for what it's worth, Paul told TMZ that he ballparked his final earnings at $20 million, which means that he could easily call it a day on this boxing thing, retire, and enjoy the money. But we know that's definitely not going to happen. Quote, "Let me get a little good," Paul said after the fight, "and then for sure I'll be putting on prize fights." That's the answer, and I'm sure there's a list of opponents on Twitter. People chirping, saying this and saying that. I'll pick one, make him get embarrassed. I don't know, we'll see. There's the next multi-million-dollar question. Who will Paul fight next? Well, if you ask his YouTube compatriots, many would like to see the recent Masked Singer alum finish his boxing trilogy with British rapper YouTuber star KSI. That option would probably net him one of the bigger payouts of anything he might currently have on the table. Or he might follow the path of his brother Jake, inching his way into the boxing legitimacy by taking on retired MMA fighters. Logan actually might even fight Jake, someday, a possibility he hasn't ruled out yet. Regardless, expect that Paul's next fight will be on par with, or more likely, exceed the spectacle of this past Mayweather event. The next fight is going to be bigger than Floyd. He went 8 rounds with Floyd. His next fight is going to be even bigger because now he's the person they want to see fight. I don't know what Floyd is doing next, but people want to see what Logan is doing next, Logan's boxing advisor said. So let's see who he could fight next. First up, Conor McGregor. A few days back, the Ohio native asserted his wish to fight Conor McGregor. He considers the Irishman a legend and has the powerful urge to enter a proficient boxing tussle with him. Unfortunately for him, as the Notorious is currently looking to reclaim his lightweight throne in the UFC, he won't look to take on any other fight. With that, the future of McGregor versus Paul fight seems in jeopardy, at least for now. At number 2, Chris Hemsworth. Earlier this year, the renowned Hollywood star, aka Thor, Chris Hemsworth, released a boxing training video. In this video, Hemsworth was seen hitting the mitts powerfully. This video caught Paul's eye, and he couldn't hold himself back from calling out the Thor of Hollywood. Hemsworth didn't come up with a response to that call out, and it remains to be seen if he does so now. And finally, at number 3, KSI. When Logan Paul engaged in a pro boxing bout with fellow YouTuber KSI back in 2019, he lost via a split decision, and that was a pro fight, by the way. That being said, this fight seems the most viable and ideal for Paul at the stage of his career, because ultimately he'll get to settle his scores with his rival and simultaneously get his professional run back on track. Who would you like to see the Maverick take on next? Leave your comments down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching this video of Any Sport. If you enjoyed, do me a favor and hit that like button and hit the notification bell after you subscribe to receive notifications whenever we post brand new fire content. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.